Well, good evening and welcome to another edition of the Good Urge Honor Mode playthrough. I am your host, the One-Eyed Cat, and I will be walking through this right now. We are under Last Light Inn in the Cellar. Last Light Inn, in the Cellar. And so we're about to go and face off against the Meenlocks. Everyone is fully rested.
Don't burn yourself.
I do need to actually, buff everyone. But yeah, the Meenlocks have some mean tactics. Let's just say it that way. They are quite good at several things. And one of them is inducing a fear aura.
I wonder what the next move is.
You want to be able to save against you want to save against that aura of fear, and so there's one very good way to do that. And I'll show you in a second. Just let me cast my familiar shovel. Alright, so here's where we go. When we get there, I'm going to do a counter charm to try to help us with the frightening effect. But of course, first I have to actually trigger the fight. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. It's a pretty ugly fight, to be honest, and I think usually I end up at about here. There's also that fire wine barrel. Strongly recommend that you pick that up in combat and send it to camp rather than just leave it there. Because if you forget about it and cast some fire stuff, you're probably going to be losing life. But anyway, so yeah, go over here. So he's going to go over here and we're going to trigger the encounter. I sure hope I'm first. Probably not. Yep, I'm not. That's fine. So we're going to go after this. Paralysis is not cool. This is going to be a very painful fight. I can see it right now. The only problem is counter charm and fear aura stuff, the spells that would be helpful right now. I don't have access to because my bard is down. I mean, I might be able to find a scroll of it in Gale's
gods, what now?
Otherwise, yeah, this is not going to really
Those
go
claws
very
look
well
deadly.
at all.
Stay on your guard.
We can save.
My turn.
Right. First, of course, since we're a barbarian, what do? We rage. Alright, let's see if we can kill some of this stuff. I would say probably the one that's actually beating up on my bard right now. Specifically because it's really nice if we could get our access to our spells that are going to help us. I really don't know of a way to get around the fact that I have to be in combat first and trigger it second. Maybe I'll figure out a way. But for now, here we are. So, not going to complain. We're going to push through it and figure it out. Alright, I'm going to buff me and Carla. That's going to be super helpful. Now, what we need to do is focus on perhaps killing the one that's going after our bard. And the only reason I'm doing it that way is because I really want to try to get these spells. I don't know which one's going to attack the bard next. Got one of them. No one's really injured right now, so I can... Yeah. Let's see what we got. I don't see any counter spells up in here. Hold on, shovel. Do you have any counter spell stuff in here? Not really. I mean, technically I could... Well, it's against you. It'd be nice if I could cast it against my bard. That'd be great. See, yeah, it's self is the action. Distract self. Turn a creature's flesh hard as stone. That might actually be helpful to to get our bard back. For right now, I really don't know any other way. So I'm going to go back to what I was, it is, this character's turn. You know, I wonder if you could veer, a Meenlock. Whatever.
Let's finish this.
Alright, so this is a difficult decision. If I had clearance, I could just, like, moonbeam someone. But what I can always do is my Radiance at the Dawn. I have calm emotions, though. I might be able to do that. Alright, so calm emotions, that might help a little bit. Alright, now let's see if we can survive. It's Karlach's turn to get angry. Did they take away your rage? Oh. I did not know that that was one of the things that would happen. Is I would like unrage my barbarian. My bad. That is out of my part. Alright. Well, anyway. I never actually cast... I never really had a barbarian in my party at all. I really haven't played much with Karlach. Just being honest. So, that's sort of interesting in a way. I can't use Witch Bolt because that requires concentration. I could, like, Ray of Frost blast at the same time. And, yeah, the Meenlocks are actually pretty darn so I'm actually fine with using up some of my sorcery points on that. Elemental affinity against lightning.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I don't know. I'm half tempted to tell Shadowheart to knock off with that spell.
What should I do?
Where do I
Let's see
go
what
from
happens
here?
if I do counter charm instead.
Got to focus.
Okay.
Let's end this.
Area of I think everyone's fine so far. I forgot, what amulet do you have? Oh yeah, you got the shield one. Alright, cool. And I don't think it really needs that. Alright. Alright, so I can. That's good to know. I can rage, i.e. frenzy, when a bard counter charge. So in that sense, it was actually really was worth it to have Shadowheart step in with calm emotions for a second. You know, I'm okay. So, which one is the most hurt? Kill that one first. Okay. Not doing any of these. Okay. I'm noticing something though. I have counter charm, and it's not really very effective. not hit that one. Huh. That's really weird.
Behold the dance of death.
I need to sneeze, possibly.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Got to concentrate.
So technically 2 of them, so an area of effect probably better than nothing.
Shuffle is gonna murderize you.
Alright. This is not that one. What is that one? But the reason why this encounter is difficult is specifically because they have that frightened effect and they mob you all at the same time to get around you. So it can actually become really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a few situations where I was lucky to make it out of this encounter alive. So yeah, I sent us off to camp. And of course we're gonna have to hear Shadowheart piss and moan about the freaking Cellunite temple over here. But anyway, so that's basically the Meenlocks. I am the One-Eyed Cat. Thank you for watching this video. For Good Urge Honor Mode, I will record the next battle when I get there. Thank you. Bye.